Sir, actually IBC after 2016 has contributed a lot in terms of keeping alive institutions and companies which can have some resolution, have their values brought in, and also the valuation improved, and then workforce improved, and then kept as a running and ongoing concern. In this, I'd like to take this opportunity to say in concrete terms how the IBC has actually improved, has been one of the main function or main factor in improving the overall health of Indian banking sector. So resolution for companies, resolution for those stressed assets, all that happening. One distinct outcome on which I would like to inform the Honorable House is the IBC has been a very big role player, a crucial role player in improving India's banking sector. The IBC has proven very effective as a channel in recovering the NPAs for the scheduled commercial banks. Banks have recovered, scheduled commercial banks have recovered a total of 1,04,099 crore through various channels. Of this, the IBC channel alone contributed a significant 54,528 crore. That is 52.3% of all assets recovered from NPAs and so on by the banks has come as a result of IBC. So IBC actually plays a very critical role in the economy, in realization of values, and making sure that concerns which are stressed out can have a resolution, and they can then continue to be an ongoing company or institution. So this bill replaces the underutilized fast-track process. That is essentially the CIRP with reduced timeline for small companies. So the fast-track process, which was not being utilized fully, is now with a new creditor-initiated insolvency framework featuring out-of-court settlements, initiations, debtor in possession and creditor in control model. Earlier, it was more creditor in control alone. Now, debtor will be still sitting in the board and running his company. The creditor-initiated insolvency framework enables this process. So the management continues to vest in the existing board of directors. It's not as if you have to change all of them. The management continues to vest in the existing board of directors or partners, but with safeguards and defined timelines. Additionally, this set of amendments also introduces an enabling framework for group insolvency, cross-border insolvency, to promote investor confidence, and also aligning domestic practices with best international practices. Rescue viable businesses and make sure that we resolve the financial stress which they face. So the IBC process, therefore, naturally, is a market-driven process. Recoveries reflect underlying asset quality, commercial viability of the distressed enterprise. So basically, if the company's asset valuation itself is even at the point in time of admission very low, you can't boost up the value so much more and then say, I have given higher value. So it is very much dependent on the underlying asset quality and the commercial viability. IBC actually realizes 94.95 of the fair value of the company, and that fair value which was recorded at the time of admission. It can't be a fair value which we decide later when the valuation itself is falling and then say lower value suits me, so I'll take that, or higher value suits somebody else, we'll take that. Value, fair value at the time of admission, if we take that on board, 94.95% is recovered. through IBC process. So realization also is exceeding 171.54% of the liquidation value, which indicates recovery levels reflect the enterprise's distressed sale and state of on entry and not a failure of the resolution framework. So as of December 2025, this is a data which many honorable members would like to hear. As of December 2025, IBC has facilitated resolution of 1,376 companies, enabling creditors to recover 4.11 lakh crores. So that is the record of IBC, and financial creditors have also seen recovery exceeding 34% of their claims. Primary cause of delay is extensive litigation. Delay के कारण बार-बार litigation होना और बहुत सारे litigation होना. Promoters tend to litigate or attempt settlements before the admission settle कर लेंगे. ऐसे कुछ लोग पीछे से आते हैं जो promoter, defaulting promoter के लोग हैं. Delaying admission. So parallel recovery processes also cause delays. So to overcome this, these are the following steps which are being taken in this set of amendments which is in the consideration. New penalty provisions are being brought in. What are they? Minimum 1 lakh up to 2 crores on persons initiating frivolous and vexatious proceedings to prevent abuse and delays. So अब से वो fine लगेगा. Amendment bill also provides mandatory 14-day admission timeline once default is established. Default साबित हो गया है तो 14 दिन के अंदर admission होना चाहिए. For financial creditors, no other criteria required to be seen. Third criteria, sir, which is being brought in this bill, information utility. समय इसके कारण भी होते हैं कि आप ढूंढ रही हो फैक्ट्स निकालने के लिए, इनके बारे में, इनके पीछे के विवरण, ये सब. अभी we are bringing an amendment to say information utilities maintains the record of the financial information which is required to be authenticated by the debtor, and this forms the basis of record of default. Based on this, NCLT can initiate the process. उनके पास जितने भी डेटा है वो उपयोग करो, ढूंढने का समय व्यर्थ ना करो. Don't waste your time on that. The next one, sir, adjudicating authority required to approve or reject resolution plan within 30 days of receipt. ये हल्का सा adjudicating authority के ऊपर भी हम एक mandatory रिक्वायरमेंट ले आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि जुडिशरी है, हम रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं उनके, फिर भी एक स्टेप आगे रख रहे हैं कि 30 डेज के अंदर, रिसीप्ट के अंदर आप इसको एडजुडिकेटिंग अप्रूव करो या तो रिजेक्ट करो. एंड द फाइनल थिंग इन दिस बिल, सर, टू अवॉइड डिले, क्रेडिटर इनिशिएटेड इंसॉल्वेंसी रेजोल्यूशन प्रोसेस, that is a new out of court initiation mechanism with compressed 150-day timeline. So out of court एक framework दे रहे हैं, उसके तहत 150 days के अंदर आप resolution पा सकते हैं. So all this is being taken up. As per the recommendation of the committee, sir, if an appeal is filed with the NCLAT, Appellate Tribunal, not the NCLT, they will have to dispose the appeal within 3 months. वो स्पष्ट अपलेट ट्राइब्यूनल के ऊपर भी हम रिक्वेस्ट रख रहे हैं. बिफोर दिस देयर वाज नो टाइमलाइन.